Creative media scheduling is key for WNBA viewership growth regardless of Caitlin Clark. Contrary to the dominant narrative, Caitlin Clark did not single-handedly launch women's sports into the national spotlight. The sharp rise in WNBA viewership, sponsorships, and fandom is not the result of one breakout player, but the outcome of decades of advocacy, standout athletes, and loyal fanbases. Following Clark's recent injury absence and inconsistent game appearances between May 24 and July 9, public scrutiny around WNBA viewership totals began to surge. Some used the temporary dip in ratings to argue that Clark alone is responsible for the league's success. But this narrative misses the mark. The numbers actually reveal that viewership is not reliant on one player, but instead that when WNBA games are scheduled in accessible time slots on widely available networks, viewers show up in, often, record numbers. The important storyline over those weeks is about untapped potential, not declining numbers. Rather than being a cause for concern, current viewership trends suggest a powerful opportunity for media entities. Simply put, the WNBA does not need saving or a single player to carry the viewership load. Instead, the league needs staging, because when women's basketball is given the spotlight that it has come to earn, it frequently delivers. In television, especially for sporting events, primetime refers to the hours between 7 p.m. and 10 p.m. Eastern Time, when networks schedule their biggest games and shows to reach the largest audience. This window of time applies every day of the week and includes weekends. Games that start during this period are considered primetime because most viewers are home and available to watch live. In contrast, afternoon games, which typically fall between the hours of 1 p.m. and 4 p.m. Eastern Time, are not considered primetime slots, although they can at times draw strong audiences for certain fan demographics, particularly on weekends when more people have free time. Late-night games, starting around 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time or later, often see smaller viewership numbers since they air too late for fans on the East Coast. Importantly, while primetime is certainly the sweet spot for TV audiences, the WNBA's numbers provide evidence that there is untapped potential outside of those hours as well. Weekend afternoon slots, especially Saturdays, have pulled in very strong viewership and beat out traditional primetime game slots. The data highlights an exciting opportunity for the WNBA and its media partners to unlock even greater growth. Weekend afternoon games between 1 and 3 p.m. regularly attract strong audiences. Notably, 4 of the 5 highest-rated games aired at 3 p.m. on Saturdays, averaging 2.16 million viewers, but this popular time slot represents less than a quarter of the national schedule. While only 25% of WNBA games currently air during the traditional primetime window of 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Time, these slots are often on cable networks with more limited reach. As a result, the WNBA and media stakeholders should continue to meet fan and audience preferences where they are at in terms of preferred time slots and channels.